chewy, kimchi, flaming. Gives me a whole bunch of stuff for things touching it. Cool. Don't really have time to be reading it, unfortunately, at the moment. Oh no, why is everything on fire? What does flaming do? Oh no, it burned things. The omelet is on fire. No, no, what just happened? Hello everybody and welcome to the Cardboard Cooperative. This is your host Magna, and today we will be taking the first bite out of Omelete You Cook. Omelete You Cook is a chaotic roguelike, both turn-based and real-time score attack game in which we must build omelets for students and faculty of a school or else be kicked out as being the chef by Principal Clucker. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I have completed the tutorial for this game, and it seems I've placed on a scoreboard here. So let's go ahead and dive right in and see if we can complete the game in the intended chaotic experience of real time and finish our conveyor belt speed at 50%. Let's go ahead and earn our green apron here. All right, Timmy, here's the omelet that I'm going to cook for you. It's going to involve some bacon and some peppers. So we want to make sure that the bell peppers here are touching meat. Otherwise, they will score 0 points. There is a little bit of chaos to this game as far as the real-time aspect goes. You are able to play it in a turn-based mode if you would prefer to go a little bit slower. It does, however, remove some of the content from the game as it is intended to be played in real time. All right, let's go ahead and see if we've scored enough points to satisfy Timmy's urges of omelet. This is very heavily Balatro inspired, a score attack game in which we will need to be able to score enough points to be able to continue on. In between each round, we'll go to a shop here, the Pexalot, in which we will be able to buy helpers and more ingredients for our pantry here. I believe it's called the pantry over here. So we'll go ahead, let's see if we can get something from the dairy crate. Gives us an extra dispenser. So dispensers are the amount of ingredients that I can put on the omelet before I lose the run, as it were. Let's go ahead and do goat cheese here. I think is a good pull. Cheddar, plus 2 points to each dairy touching this. I can get goat cheese, which gives me plus 4.4 multiplier to each crunchy touching this. I can also get American cheese, which is a processed cheese that is overlapping. It has a 0.3 times multiplier to each process overlapping. However, it gives itself -1 multiplier. We'll go ahead and take the goat cheese here. Absolutely fantastic, that one. And then helpers are passive abilities that we can stack on top of all of these to be able to gain extra points and multipliers and other fun passive things. We can also throw things into the trash can and feed. I don't actually know what this dog's name is, but he likes to buy our ingredients when we throw them away into the trash can to thin our deck out a little bit. So there's a little bit of deck building elements to this as well. Let's go ahead and throw away a bell pepper here. Enjoy, I got a little bit of money for that. And then we'll see over here on the bar our row of participants in the school that are coming to eat omelets. Coconut will remind you her mom is head of security. She will throw eggshells at me. So on restock, I add 2 eggshells to the omelet. Absolutely not great for me. Eggshells have a decreasing effect, I believe it is what they do. We will also receive customer requests to gain extra money. So every time that we add bacon, we get 25 cents. So let's go ahead and add some bacon here. And some more bacon because I didn't have a choice there. I do want some pepper in between these bacons. And some cheese to multiply. What is going on with our... There's also a position-based thing where we're able to rotate our ingredients here. And hopefully we can get another mozzarella. Let's get rid of these eggshells because they are giving us negative points if they stay on the omelet. So we will push over here a little bit. Get some multipliers going. Don't think this mozzarella ball was touching and I do only have so many seconds to deal with rearranging my ingredients here, so it's fine. We were able to get the score and we gained some extra money from it from putting so much bacon on her omelet there. I was gonna say burger there, but this is not. These are eggs. It's not a patty. Ooh, salad spinner gives us 0.3 times multiplier to each veggie on the omelet. All right, the finisher, a rare helper that gives us +1 multiplier to the ingredient taken last. I can also gain some vegetables for our pantry or some raw to the pantry. I have $7 only, so there's not much that I can do with it. I do kind of like the idea of getting multipliers for each of the veggies. Maybe we go ahead and lock the veggie crate here. Let's go ahead and sell a bacon to him. And we will take the salad spinner. And we'll go from there. Hopefully we do not meet the wrath of Principal Clucker here. All right, Rebecca, I actually didn't read what you did. You're the speech pathologist. Okay, I could probably benefit from a speech pathologist after that. If the customer asks for something on the side, just leave it anywhere off the conveyor belt and omelets. I don't... Overly chatty, but very kind. They want a baked ingredient on the side. I don't... Ah, bacon is baked. Interesting. All right, they want it on the side. And they're going to give me more money if I score 15 or more points. And all ingredients are increased by 1. She also doesn't like her food touching the edge of the omelet. So that's going to be a problem because they're going to be huge. Let's go ahead and take the smaller ingredients here so we don't lose multiplier. Unfortunately, pepper was the best pick there. Okay, we are not loving this. Let's go ahead and throw the bacon over here on the side. All right, we get restocked here, though. It's a good thing. We'll go ahead and get a bell pepper and hopefully not have it touch the side. And goat cheese over here. Go ahead and do that. Should be fine. Hopefully we still succeed, despite how picky of an eater this cow is. Did we make it? Oh, just barely. Exactsies on the 20 points. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, Rebecca. I'm glad to have been able to feed you. Pontus the Impatient runs the underground omelet market. What? A snail is running the underground omelet market? The conveyor belt is 100% faster, so this is one of those real-time elements where I would not have gotten this negative downside if I did not have real-time on. Let's go ahead and check out what these helpers do, though. Meat and vegetable sandwich gives multiplier to each meat per 2 veggies touching and multiplier to veggies per meat touching, 2 meat touching. Crunch Wrap King, a times 2.2 multiplier to each crunchy per soft touching and crunchy per chewy touching. Fantastic. That works with all of my stuff. Or Meat Hater, the cow. Oh, fantastic. Plus 1 point to each veggie on the omelet. Increases by every time that I trash a meat. But I want to have the meat working here because the bell pepper does nothing if it doesn't have meat on it, meat touching it. Let's go ahead and do the Crunch Wrap King here. I think that's the play. We can also take a random helper. I also have a very important question for you, Mr. Pexlot. Or I guess you are Pex. Why is your truck on fire? Let's go ahead and take the Crunch Wrap and put that fire out for him. Emergency Egg. If you would lose, score 100 points after triggering deletes itself. That sounds very useful. Mushroom Grow Crate is a multiplier to fungi. I don't have any fungi, though. That does mean that we do not get this veggie crate here today. So let's go ahead and take the emergency egg because I like the idea of not losing if I would lose. And let's hope that this 100 times multiplier or 100% faster conveyor belt is not going to be too fast for me. Customer is requesting some bacon on their omelet. Easily done. Okay, that is moving quite quickly. And remember, this is at 50 times speed because we are on a green apron right now. So this is moving a little bit quickly. Just a tiny bit. Go ahead and put this on here and touch this. Let's touch that. I want some more bacon. Turn these sideways. Maybe we can have all the peppers touching. Let's grab the mozzarella ball. Go ahead and get some multipliers there. I might have been able to get slightly more multipliers if I pushed this down just a little bit. It should be okay. I should, I hope. Okay, we surpassed the goal. Okay, awesome. I really didn't want to have to burn the emergency egg there if I could avoid it. All right, who's next? Augustus always takes the biggest slice of cake and makes our ingredients grow, huh? Let's see. We'll take the veggie bundle. If we trash something today, we'll be able to get the basket as well. So we'll take the veggie bundle and the veggie basket, and hopefully it's something that's useful. So celery just gives me +2 points generically. Parsley gives me +2 points per ingredient underlapping this. But it reduces its own multiplier if it is touching itself. It wants root vegetables and meat points that it's pointing at. Interesting. So there's directionality based on pointing as well. And it looks like I mean, rosemary and parsley are garnishes, so it makes sense that they would be able to be put on top. Who's my final customer here? Janet Clucker, Principal Clucker's other daughter, jealous of her big sister. Let's go ahead and do the parsley. That sounds good. A bell pepper bacon and parsley with a little bit of cheese omelet sounds like a delicious recipe for success. Get more than 25. You've got an ingredient that can go under or over normal ingredients. Once placed, you can use L1 and R1 to choose which ingredient is selected. I am using a mouse and keyboard, but there is controller support. While I was going through the tutorial, I think I forgot to unplug my controller, so that's why we are seeing the left and right. It is mouse controls, though, for right now. I can't imagine trying to play this in real time with a controller. That would be insanity. Let's do parsley. We'll go ahead and layer some bell pepper underneath this. All right, beautiful. Make this even better with some more touching peppers and parsley touching everything, and get some multiplier on our mozzarella cheese here. I want the multiplier of the parsley without necessarily overlapping each other. Am I gonna make it? I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be close. Oh, we almost... Oh wait, we're not done? Okay, we even get the bonus points. Okay, absolutely fantastic. Thank you, parsley. Carried the day. All right. And the best part is we still have this emergency egg, so we could probably just go ahead and not feed Janet Clucker here if we really didn't want to. Ring of Clutchness increases the final adjustment time by 5 seconds. That sounds really good. Mr. Dispenser, when he is fired, he gives me 1 dispense. Can I do both? $5, I can sell 1 ingredient, and then I can get something. Sell him, gives me another something, gives me $3. Do either one of these give me any more money than $1? They do not. Get rid of one of the bell peppers. Then the deck out a little bit. Let's go ahead and take Mr. Dispenser. We'll fire him right away. And we'll get an extra dispense without clogging the deck up anymore with ingredients that do not help us on our vegetable side here. So that seems like a good idea. All right, Janet. Prepare to have an omelet made. Did that read faculty? A child is part of the faculty? That's a little disconcerting. You are the daughter of the principal too, and you're a member of the faculty. Seems a little nepotistic there. Also not a fan of the fact that this omelet is so gosh darn small. It's fine. Go ahead and add some peppers here, and then maybe we can layer some parsley. Let's turn this bacon here, and then this bacon can go here and touch both of the peppers. Parsley can go over here. I do want some cheese now, right? Oh no. Take these eggshells away. I do not want them. And then the parsley can touch all of that. Put it like that. I want some more cheese on this omelet, please. Do have to be wary of the fact that my movement of items can affect the adjacency of some of our ingredients, but it looks like I'm going to clear this just fine without any issues whatsoever. Look at me, Master Chef Magna, making the perfect omelet. Cheese, parsley, bacon, and bell pepper. Fantastic. All right, let's see where I've landed in the leaderboard rankings. Just over 5,000 in the leaderboard rankings, and a personal best of 75 points. Amazing. I earned $33 today. Here is a giant chicken. Time for the omelet inspection. Let's see how you did, chef. Why is he breathing fire at me? Very crunchy, a little raw, really vegetable-y as well. Well done, chef. You may return tomorrow. It's been quite some time since the last chef made it all the way through the school day. You've earned this. I hereby grant you the right to wear the yellow apron. Pretty... Beware, few have proven worthy enough to wear this apron. It demands a swift and steady hand. You've earned a reward for feeding me 40 points of bacon across all runs. It's charcoal. The meat lovers among us will appreciate it. Trust me. What's this? You fed me 40 points of bell pepper? I think you've earned this. A sausage. This would go great with bell pepper. I shall make it available in the shop. That gave me some major Katamari vibes. If you know, you know. But what an absolutely fantastic run. We'll go ahead and do another one and see what this yellow apron has waiting for us here. 9 rounds, 100% conveyor speed, and I can only have 12 helpers max. It looks like I've also unlocked a new combo. Let's go ahead and stick with the classic here with bacon and bell pepper, and we'll see whether or not what is going on. Izzy knows she wants to be a general surgeon. I have to leave a veggie on the side, and I have minus one ingredient to choose from on the conveyor belt, so I only get to see 2. That's not great. Let's go ahead and grab the bell pepper first. I can make all of the remaining bacon touch it, and it should be more than enough to be able to carry us through. All right, bacon, bacon, bacon. Go, go, go. All right, cleared it without needing that extra bell pepper. So we got a little bit of extra money to be able to buy our helpers. Thank you for your money, Izzy. Enjoy your omelet. I will see you later. All right, what's going on here? Himalayan salt, +1 points to each ingredient on the omelet. The processing factor gives me 0.3 multiplier to each processed on omelet. Mineral bucket gives me 1 of 3 mineral ingredients, usually trash, but maybe you'll find something useful. Interesting. A trash bag bundle. Gain 2 to 5 trash bags? That's a legendary crate. Why? What do minerals and trash bags do? It's a -10 points mineral. People don't want to be eating that. I'm kind of curious though. It only cost me $1. Interesting. Is it the maximum amount of trash bags? It is it is crunchy. It is chewy. It is soft. It is also processed. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. Let's go ahead and take the Himalayan salt as well. And can we empty out a trash can for money? He wants the trash bag. Interesting. Okay, got $2 off that. Almost enough to get the processing factory. Not that I want it, but I could. Let's take a look at what's in this mineral bucket. I do get extra dispensers for it. A tin can contains a random ingredient, eggshells, and a wrench. I can just throw a wrench into my whole plans and get -99 points. Let's go ahead and take the tin cans and see what happens with those. They do contain random ingredients, apparently. Is this Rebecca again? Oh, no, Augustus. Okay. Student Augustus wants me to put bacon. I spy a mineral. Sonny loves those, so he'll give you an extra $1 when you trash him. Okay. All right. So it's worth it to have the minerals. They clog up the deck, but they give me some money. Interesting. Do I need to put the tin can on the omelet in order to be able to get the random ingredient? I'm curious. Feta cheese. Let's go ahead and put this on. What is this? Moldy, but there's extra points for everything that's touching it. Let's go ahead and surround it. Made all the food moldy. Interesting. Let's see whether or not I can go ahead and feed this mold to this poor child. Alright, I guess Augustus liked the mold. Lobster mushroom. I mean, mushroom is just fungi are just edible mold. So is cheese to an extent, depending on what type of cheese you get. Eggs. Increases omelet size by 30%. Black pepper gives me a multiplier to each ingredient on the omelet. Let's go ahead and see if I can get rid of these trash bags. I cannot, but I can give him a tin can, which gives me some extra money. I like the idea of having more space on the omelet to make sure that things aren't falling off of it. We're gonna want this dairy crate, I think, since it has a multiplier and it gave me cheese last time. So we're only at the third of the way there. Rebecca is here. Oh, you're Rebecca. All right, the speech pathologist. And it's good that we have more space because they do not want food touching the edge of the omelet. I get extra money for each bell pepper, and I want to score more for my troubles here. Let's go ahead and put this on. We'll remove it in a second. Chocolate just gives me a whole bunch of points. Okay, I like that. Let's put bacon over here like so. Let's put bacon over here like so. Make it touch everything. Bell pepper over here. Go like that. Bell pepper down here. Fantastic. All right, let's hope that's enough. I don't feel very confident about this since I don't have any multipliers really yet. It'll be good to be able to get some multipliers with parsley and some cheese and stuff like that, but it looks like I've done it anyway. Almost doubled my target score based on what just happened there. All right, Sunny, please eat these trash bags. I really need them out. Is that BoJack Horseman? When she's coming down the hallway, you move. Oh my gosh, she increases the conveyor belt speed by 200%. Let's see. Deep fryer. All root ingredients lose raw. All root ingredients lose bake and become processed. I gain a multiplier to each process per root that it's touching. Enhanced mold, plus 5 points to each moldy on the omelet, or Santa's helper. Ingredients have a 25% chance to be wrapped, plus 0.15 multiplier to each wrapped on the omelet though. Let's take a random helper. All right, stir fry specialist wants seafood and veggies touching each other. Okay. Mystery box. Exotic supplier, gain a random ingredient after firing a helper. I feel like this is a reference to something. I mean, look at that frog. That looks very familiar for some reason. Let me know in the comments below if this is something that looks familiar to you, if you know what that is. The piggy bank. Money from firing this helper increases by $3 per round. All right, let's see if we can get rid of this trash bag. I can. Absolutely fantastic for me. I mean, I have the money for both, so let's go ahead and take the mystery box and see what happens. I got some lettuce, I got some beets, I got a wrench. I don't want the wrench. Turnip gives me more money but less points. And then lettuce wants to be on the bottom and gets plus 2 points to each, or plus 1 point to each ingredient overlapping it. Let's go ahead and do that. It is an underlapper. I do wish I had some seafood to make use of the stir fry specialist, but it is what it is for right now. Let's go ahead and take the dairy crate. What kind of stuff do I have here? Feta plus 0.3 to each raw ingredient touching this. This Swiss cheese wants to be touching chewy and gives it a 0.4 multiplier, or cheddar for extra points for each dairy touching it. Let's go ahead and take the feta because it is a combo with the I did not mean to re-roll. Let's see whether or not that's useful. Conveyor belt moves slower. Oh, that would have been useful. Let's go ahead and take that. I don't have any fish here for sure. Fungi basket of process. We'll go ahead and just skip this. We'll save our money for tomorrow if we make it to tomorrow. Josh the Snatcher. Number 1 in detentions 3 years straight, going for 4 now. Okay. He's greedy. Forks will attempt to steal ingredients. What does that mean? Is it going to try to remove all of my ingredient? Oh, well, what is that? What is going on there? I don't like that at all. Please don't do that. I would very much appreciate you. No. Go ahead and overlap this. Maybe I can put it on the feta here to make the bacon overlap and touch a whole bunch of the other ingredient. No. More feta. Let's overlap everything. See what this tin can has for us. No. Salmon, lettuce wrap. Oh, I still need to put something on the side too. Let's put this lettuce over here on the side. Stop it. Let's hope I scored these 30 points. I was not paying attention enough to what's going on with our points here. It is going to come down to a little bit of luck. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, okay, never mind. That was absolutely gigantic. Salmon's pretty large too. Bacon going crazy. What scored me the most points? I would like to see what actually scored me the bell pepper. 24 points for the bell pepper alone. Okay, it's pretty cool that we get a breakdown of how we scored. This is really fun. This is genuinely a fun time. All right, Coconut is back, and she's throwing eggshells at us. I don't love that. In expiring fees, plus 3 points to each ingredient on the omelet, but decreases by 1 point after each round. I've got 4 rounds left. I don't really want to be risking that. Let's go ahead and take this reclaimed wrench. I'm gonna need it if I don't want to get trampled by Beatrice, I think. Sonny, would you like lettuce? Thanks for the $1, buddy. Sir Pexelop will display some new items, but locked items do remain. I think it's time for me to increase my dispenser size. Let's go ahead and take a fungi basket. All right, what kind of fungi do I have here? Enoki mushrooms. Gives me 4 points per seafood touching it. I still don't have any seafood. Beach mushrooms just give me increased points per fungi on the omelet. Or shiitake, which gives me points per ingredient on circle around this. In a circle? In a circle? Does it show me where that circle is? Let's go ahead and take another random ingredient. Porcini. Plus 2 points per ingredient on circle around this, but minus 5 points per ingredient touching it. Okay, so this porcini wants to be left alone. Hi, Coconut. Please stop crying. I know your mom is the head of security. You don't have to be mean about it. I really hope her mother will not be hearing about this. Chewy, kimchi, flaming. Gives me a whole bunch of stuff for things touching it. Cool. Don't really have time to be reading it, unfortunately, at the moment, as it will take a bit of time to process that information. Let's go ahead and turn it this way. Oh no, why is everything on fire? What does flaming do? Oh no, it burned things. Oh, what? Wait, what happened? Oh no, it's burnt. Wait, how do I stop it from burning? Oh no, the omelet's on fire. The omelet is on fire. No, no, what just happened? Oh no. Ah, get those shells out of here. What happened? How do I stop it from burning? Oh no, 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 no. Gosh darn it, what is going on? How do I stop the food from burning? Wait, what just happened? Oh, that's what I get for not knowing what flaming does. Oh, it's over. It's so over. Oh, it's so over. No, it's off by a point. Oh no, I'm gonna get kicked out of the school. What does flaming do? Someone tell me what flaming does. What happened? Oh, if I just moved this a little bit further south, it probably would have been okay. But what does flaming do? I didn't realize I was getting punished for kimchi burning all of my ingredients. Oh man, what a shame. We were so close. Let's go ahead and restart again. We'll do one more run. It's fine. I need to know what flaming does. I was misinformed when I put the kimchi on the omelet. It turned everything sideways. We were so close too. Alright, bell pepper. Like some bacon here. Turn this sideways in case I get more bell pepper. And then we'll do one more bacon touching all of the bell pepper. Oh man, that was a nightmare. Things went so wrong. Let's throw these eggshells out. Yes, I think that did it. Absolutely no worries there. Oh, things went sideways so fast. Why did everything go get set on fire? I need to see what these flaming ingredients are about. CC, tattles on students when they have no hall pass. Pointer, minus 0.5 multiplier to each ingredient pointed at by the customer? Just sounds so unbearable, man. It's like this black pepper. I need to counteract that. Alright, CC. I really don't want you pointing at any of the ingredients. All of this stuff is above board, alright? It's just peppers and onions. Look at this. Look at this hand. We don't want that happening. Okay, we'll go ahead and take this. I'll put a bell pepper over here on this corner as well. And then we'll put bacon here. And this just to make sure that we don't run into any issues. We should be pretty easily able to clear this. All right. We just don't put kimchi on an omelet ever again. I don't know what fiery did or flaming or whatever the subtext of that item was, whatever that apex was. Gives me $0.25 per distinct tag and ingredients on the side, or I could just make the omelet larger. I do like the idea of making the omelet larger. Let's see if we can benefit from doing something with the seafood today, though. A squid plus 10, just straight up plus 10 points. What does wiggly do, though? Is there something that explains these affixes to me? Plus 8 points of touching at least one, or 6 points of touching at least one anchovy, or mackerel is plus 1 point per seafood on the omelet. It does wiggle, though. I'm gonna make the assumption that wiggly means that it'll try to escape from the omelet at some point or another. Let's lock the eggs in and move on. Josh's dad, the physics teacher. They would have won state if... Oh, wait. Wiggly ingredients are weird. They work in many different ways, so you have to play with them to find out what the... Game! All right, the forks are back, and he's impatient. Rude. All right, Josh's dad. Go away. Oh my gosh, this is going so fast. It's going so quickly. This is so stressful now. All right, squid. Go away. Put this here. Oh, this is considered meat, so I do want it touching the bell pepper. Let's go ahead and put another bell pepper. Stop it. Stop it. Let's go ahead and put more meat like that. Oh, no. At least all the bell peppers touching one piece of meat, but I don't know if it's enough. It is. The squid's going to carry us. It tried to wiggle off the omelet, and it didn't succeed. And we get some money for it. Beautiful. All right, Josh's dad. I'm sorry that the coach didn't put you in, but you enjoy that squid omelet. Augustus is back, and then little Lino is back, who's the opposite of Augustus. All right, what's the flaming truck got for us this time? Softy chef. Multiplier for each soft touching, chewy and crunchy, or meat and veggie touching, or crunchy and chewy, soft, chewy. Let's do the veggie sandwich. I want an egg carton, and we'll take the soft crate as well, so we have some more items that we can put on here. Orange plus 1 point increases by 2 points each time an orange is discarded, but it resets between rounds. Interesting. Hash browns are both crunchy and soft. I love it. They are root vegetables that give me plus 2.5 cents, or like 25 cents per crunchy touching this, and 1 point per crunchy touching it. Or cheddar. Let's go ahead and take the hash browns here. We'll put hash browns on this egg or bacon and bell pepper with sometimes squid omelet here. He wants me to put some eggs on. Let's go ahead and put this squid on first and see what happens with that. And I'll put the bell pepper. It's huge, but it's fine. Let's put the hash brown down. We'll put the hash brown in between these so I can earn some extra money. Let's go ahead and get hash brown. Stop. Come back. You need to be on this bell pepper. Let's grab more bell pepper. Maybe if I squeeze the squid in between all of that, it didn't work. Please. No, I don't think this is gonna score now. Okay, I should be okay. I'm hoping it'll be okay. Oh no, it didn't score though. Oh, it was so close to not being enough. It was so close to not being enough. You stupid squid trying to sabotage me. I didn't even put any bacon on because I was so focused on the squid not running away from me. All right, Augustus, enjoy that. I'm sorry I didn't have any bacon to put on your omelet today, sir. Maybe next time. Baked goods are more common in the shop, and I get +2 points per baked good on the omelet, or a cheese slicer for dairy products. Root vegetables tend to earn money. I do like the idea of taking the crunchy. I have enough money for both if I maybe throw something away, and then I get some extra dispenses. Let's go ahead and throw something away. Let's get rid of a bell pepper. We'll go with a crunchy crate. Avocados. +6 points, decreases by 1 point after each round. Chocolate bar gives me +5 points and a chance to be wrapped, unfortunately, or just bacon for more baked goods. Let's go ahead and take the avocado so I have more veggies to do the meat and vegetable sandwich with. We'll go ahead and keep the baker's basket on the side for now, and we won't take the root sack. Who's our boss? Alice the Maleficent aggressively daps up every student she sees. She is greedy. What is with all these people wanting to steal the ingredients and a wannabe DJ? The omelet rotates. I don't like the sound of that. All right, little Lino, you're always carrying a snack in your pocket and you're going to make everything smaller. Oh, I did not mean to reroll there. Oh, Himalayan salt. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and keep that, actually. And a baked goods. I'm sure I'll make enough money to buy all of that. I'm only getting a few dollars per student here. Let's see if we can get a tip out of little Lino, though. Wants at least 5 different unique ingredients. Should be easy enough as long as I get one of each. Let's go ahead and take this mini bacon. We'll put an avocado here. A little mini avocado. We'll go ahead and take our squid and put a bell pepper down. I want to put it over here, I think. That bell pepper is absolutely gigantic. We want another avocado. Please stop that. And the hash brown that wants to be touching all of our crunchy, which means the avocados are actually perfect for over here. Please come back. We want this here. We'll get some money. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I'm a little worried. I'm not going to lie. That is the one thing. I can't do the mental calculations on whether or not we're going to make it while I'm worrying about whether or not I'm gonna succeed at putting all of the ingredients on the plate before they go down the conveyor belt and are thrown away. Oh, we actually made a good amount of money. We might actually be able to buy all of the things we want to buy. I've got $12 potentially. 9 or 8, 13. I'm off by $1. I would need to sell something. Let's go ahead and sell the egg carton. We'll buy the baker's basket. We'll get the rock salt, or the Himalayan salt rather, not rock salt. We'll throw away hopefully bacon. Avocado can go away, I think. This stuff is reducing in value per round, so it won't be quite as useful. We want to buy this baked goods because we get some extra goodies from the baker's basket. Our turnip just gives us $1 but loses us 2 points. Shrimp gives us points for each veggie on the omelet but does not want any veggies touching it. That's a little difficult. That's a big ask there. Or I can just throw a pumpkin pie straight on the omelet. What? I mean, I saw chocolate bars and stuff earlier. We got those trash bags as well that we could have thrown on the omelet if we really wanted to lose points there. Pumpkin pie per baked pointed at. I do have bacon. I think I take the shrimp here, though. The one shrimp. Certainly, it can't completely screw us over, but Alice is trying to rotate this omelet. I don't know what that means, but I don't like it. Put a baked good on the side. All right, I can put some bacon on the side there. Oh, exactly what it says on the tin. Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. Please go away. Let's get this avocado here. Bacon go on the side here. Go away. We want bell pepper touching some meat. Please come back. More bell pepper. Oh my gosh, this is making me dizzy. Go away. There's so many things I have to consider. No. Go ahead and stop. Do this. Let's hope that's enough. I don't know if this is technically touching. No, it wasn't. Okay, the shrimp carried us. The shrimp carried us. All right, we're fine. We're fine. The shrimp got us through. This gave us a single point, but the shrimp got us through. The shrimp got us through. All right, we're good. We're fine. This is getting a little dicey, a little close here. I'm not sure. Who is this? Jane Clucker, the other daughter, determined to prove herself. And Mrs. Agatha couldn't come up with a fun fact about herself. She doesn't want meat on her omelet. Oh no. And his shrinker. Texture specialist, plus 2 points for per set of crunchy, chewy, and soft on the omelet. Crunchy, soft, chewy, easy enough. Okay, that'll probably be it. Crispy bits at the bottom of the bag. 0.8 multiplier to each ingredient per burnt touching it, and plus 5 to each burnt on omelet. Oh, it's too bad I don't have the kimchi now. We'll go ahead and take the texture specialist here. Deep cleanse. All ingredients lose a whole bunch of stuff. Flaming. Chatterbox Kevin. Customers have one additional request each round. Gives me a little bit more money. Let's take the chewy crate. Dumplings. Contains meatball, spinach, or cabbage. I don't want to be taking meat here, though, because of the fight against Mrs. Agatha. Or I say fight. I'm trying to feed her. I don't want to be fighting my customers. Plus 1 point per item in the circle around it. I know what that means now. Ooh, sausage for each of the vegetables. Let's go ahead and just take the shiitake. Having the circle around something can't be bad. And we'll take Chatterbox Kevin as well. Having him as a helper can't be bad, since it means we'll generate some more money as we deal with the snail. Pontus the Impatient makes the conveyor belt move faster. Absolutely fantastic. He also runs the underground omelet market. Okay. Use at least 5 unique ingredients and score more than 35 than the target. Let's go ahead and put the mushroom down first. See where we need to be. Put the hash brown down. Want some bacon. Want some bell pepper. Where is our squid? There it is. Want a soft, nice and soft avocado right up here. This can go on since I have plenty of... Nope, don't you dare start doing whatever it is you're doing. Don't even think about it. Our omelet is running out of space, though. We are running out of room to put it... Nope, no. Nope. We'll do this. I don't know how good this is gonna be. Yeah, the mental math is really difficult, but I'm just thinking about what needs to be adjacent to another thing or not adjacent to a different thing, or whatever is going on with each of the moving parts. So I cannot do the mental math while I'm trying to put ingredients on this omelet, unfortunately. But it looks like we absolutely cleared with no problems. Pontus did not affect us at all with his conveyor belt speed, which is fantastic. Mrs. Agatha, on the other hand, may absolutely ruin me. I'm losing multipliers for all of that stuff. Ooh, a Crunchwrap Supreme gives me multiplier for each crunchy on the omelet, which is basically my entire board. Or I can get 0.3 multiplier for each veggie. Let's go ahead and do the Crunchwrap Supreme since I have all of those crunchy ingredients. A treasure chest, a crate of helpers. We'll save that for the next time, but let's go ahead and trash something as well. Let's get rid of one more of these avocados. They are starting to lose their potency here. They are getting a little too soft and mushy for anyone to want to eat. All right, Mrs. Agatha, you boring old don't have a fun fact about yourself. Wants me to move. I mean, I guess I can do that. That's fine. Let's do the mushroom first. Let's do our crunchy. So this guy can sit over here. Absolutely no worries. I don't want the bacon. I guess I'm taking the bacon. It's fine. Avocado. All right. I don't have to put the bacon on. Let's just keep taking the shiitake mushrooms. This is going to be a very mushroomy meal here. Give me some avocado. I'll take the... Actually, the bell pepper doesn't help if I don't put it... The squid has flown off the radar. Has just disappeared on me. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Maybe I should have been less picky about putting the meat on. The avocados are still carrying me a good deal. They are giving me quite a few points. These shiitake mushrooms are doing an absolute load as well. All right, never mind. I was a little bit too worried about the negative multiplier on the one piece of bacon. We're fine. We're fine. All right, you enjoy that, Mrs. Agatha. I apologize about the bacon there, but you did get everything else that you wanted in all of your life. So let's see what else we've got going on here. Bottom feeder doesn't help. Industrial basket doesn't help. Let's go ahead and take this crate of helpers. When fired, he gives me a dispense, so we'll go ahead and fire him. Let's take a second to thin the deck out a little bit. Let's remove the chewy, crunchy bacon. Can't pick up ingredients after they've been dry. Oh, no. No. You're going to be absolutely useless, aren't you? Okay, it's fine. Let's re-roll and see if I can find another helper that can help us out. Mr. Dispenser really wants to be here. He wants to be here, but I can no longer get any more dispenses. I am at 12 of 12. Does not help me. Let's take this salad spinner in that case and go to work. All right, Jane, you superstitious egg throwing child. Your management? What? You're a manager? Oh, I should have taken the... Oh man, this is gonna... Oh, I can't pick it up. Gonna need to throw this right here at the very end. I need to be careful about this. The shiitake needs to move. Oh, I can move it though with other pieces of the board. Oh, I'm a genius. Bell pepper here. Please don't move. I can't pick you up. No, it's a disaster. Let's move these. Oh no, she moved everything. Go back into the circle here. Yes, I'm a genius. Absolutely beautiful, my play style here. Let's go ahead and take another avocado just for the amount of power that gives us. We want this and shiitake mushroom one last time. The mushrooms are going to carry this run. Watch this. It's going to go absolutely hog wild. These mushrooms are going to carry us. Going to go crazy. Enjoy the mushrooms, Jane. It's too bad the squid rolled off of the omelet, but it's okay. We had plenty of mushrooms in the bag. All right, big number going up. And I'm glad that your dad's not going to kick me out of the kitchen. I am glad that I am not getting fired by a Nepo baby. All right, let's go ahead and say hello to Principal Clucker. See what he unlocks for us after feeding him all of these wonderful ingredients. And actually, it's pretty cool to see the omelets actually, like all of the items down there. Really raw, really vegetable-y. Good work. I must return tomorrow. Impressive. I did not expect you to succeed where many have failed. You've proven yourself worthy of this, the blue apron. The teachers of Middlesville will respect you more while you wear this. Expect more of them to visit the cafeteria. What's that rock in the middle of all these avocados? You scored 60 points leaving them in? What about a watermelon? I found these in Steve's warehouse. What is this? A normal breakfast ingredient? 50 points with hash browns. Let's give you something a little bit more ridiculous. I ate these every day when I attended Middlesville. Shiitake is a fungi suitable for any omelet. Scoring 100 points with it is unsurprising. Nevertheless, you've earned this. It's a most peculiar dish. Peculiar ingredient. I'm unconvinced of its capacity as an instrument. Because it's a trumpet, I get it. All right, let's go ahead and digest this first bite. If you guys have enjoyed this, definitely check it out. I'll leave it in the description below, the Steam link in the description below. Omelete You Cook was definitely a very raucous time. If you do like your games a little bit more chaotic and fast-paced, I can highly recommend this one. There is a turn-based mode if you feel like the quick time stuff of having to pick up and put down ingredients and choose what you're doing within a certain time frame would bug you a little bit. So go ahead and check that out. I will definitely be doing more of this. What an absolute blast being able to go through those first two aprons was, and I was able to prove myself twice, except for the time that I set everything on fire with the kimchi. We won't talk about that though. Oh, sorry. We won't talk about that though. So yeah, okay. I had an absolute blast playing this, except for that time that I set everything on fire with the kimchi, but we're not going to talk about that. If you guys have any interest in this style of content, I do have a playlist for the first bite that I will go ahead and also leave in the description below. While you are down there, there is a link to our Discord server if you would like to join the Cardboard Cooperative and my too many cooks. There can never be too many cooks in the kitchen for the Cardboard Cooperative. If you guys enjoy this style of content, I will go ahead and leave a playlist in the description below. While you are down there, there is also a link to our Discord server if you would like to join the Cardboard Cooperative community. I can never have too many cooks in my kitchen after all. That is all for now. I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, this is Magna clocking out.